Alright, so if you guys are watching this video, it's because you know about my business, Wavy Visuals. But what you guys don't know about is my other business, shared with my business partner Keith, Sunset Suites. So essentially what it is it's a short-term corporate rental company. Basically what we do is we lease properties in the United States and then we have them as active listings on Airbnb, Vrbo, Furnish Finder, all of the above. Which is what allows us to only have to worry about paying for cleaning and maintenance, and all of the rest of the money we make is profit reinvested back into the company for more listings. A lot of you guys might be wondering, why the heck would we start a business like this in the States instead of just doing it in Canada where we live? Well, that's simply because in today's financial climate, you guys are all aware of how bad the Canadian dollar is compared to other currencies across the world. So making money in USD is far more beneficial than making money in Canadian. So the business is an American corporation, which is legal to own as a Canadian. As long as all your work that's being done on the properties, like maintenance, upkeep, management, by Americans, you're still allowed to own and run a company as a Canadian from Canada. But enough of the boring stuff. Let's get into this weekend's Airbnb property setup. All right, so we got Keith here with us now.
Oh my God, yeah. We are gonna try and fit all of this shit in the back of that.
Yeah. This is the problem we went through last time, trying to fit all of our shit into this Dodge Journey.
Yeah.
But we made it work.
We're just gonna have to make it work again.
Yeah, well, we're not sure how, but somehow we ended up getting everything in. We had to take a lot of the smaller things that were in bigger boxes out, just so we could like jam them into like every little bit of space possible. We got a pretty full SUV here, so we'll get on the way. We are officially on the way.
Yeah, so the only problem that we, have to face is the border is never easy when there's two young guys and a car full of stuff. We've got all of our paperwork. We have our passports, hopefully, and like that's all we can do. Like it just depends who you get. Like sometimes they ask a crazy amount of questions, rightfully so, of like, what are you guys doing? Values of all this stuff in the back. Or it could just be like, okay, let me see your paperwork. Okay, you're good. So you just never know. It's just luck of the draw sometimes.
Hopefully we get a good border agent who is okay with this, because I mean, like I explained earlier, like everything we're doing is legal. They can nitpick at things all they want, like the values of what we're having, potentially having us pay duties on the items we're bringing over. Nothing like getting stuck behind trucks on Canadian highways.
Yep, 2 lanes, baby.
2 lanes, 2 trucks wide. So just like we predicted, and just like what happened the other time, we were at the border for what, the last hour?
Yeah, hour and a bit.
Yeah, so we get to the till and they immediately see all the stuff in the back of our car, and they ask every question possible basically. We explain to them that we're Canadians who own and operate an American company.
Like, yeah, to put it plain and simple, you can be a Canadian and have no status in the US and own and operate a business in the US, but you can't work there. You have to, like, the only way to do it is operate it remotely and have a US team. So that's what we tried to explain, and everyone was like, you can't do that. Oh, you're in for a fucking treat. Like, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we know what we're fucking doing. So
yeah, like the guy at the border was literally like, so you guys have an American business? And we're like, yes. And then he's like, well, what's your American status? And we're like, none. And he's like, what? And then we're like,
Yeah.
He's like, you guys are in for a fucking treat.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, no, we're not. We know what we're doing and what we're allowed to do and what we're not allowed to do. We're not doing any of the work in the States. We're just managing it from Canada. Like, we have an American team. Everybody does everything for us. And like, they for some reason take forever to understand that. Then they had to go through all of our furniture in the back, make sure everything was what we declared on our inventory list, which it was, because that's why they let us through.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just sat in the secondary of the border again. Nothing new for us. This is what we choose to do with our free time on a nice night.
Yeah, everyone else is getting drunk at a bar, and we're freaking sitting in secondary, getting to know the guards, and
getting interrogated by federal agents.
Yeah, another Friday night.
First look.
Dude, no way. Chicken dinners.
Oh hell yeah. Well, our first problem. So we get to our next unit, and
the lockbox code isn't working.
Yeah, so we've texted our landlord. The lockbox code isn't working, except it's, what time is it?
Yeah, it's 1:12 a.m.
1:12 a.m. So the chances of him being awake are super slim. So we're gonna have to go to our other unit here in Columbus and stay there for the night, and then get the situation figured out in the morning, I guess. Here we are.
Alright, well, we're gonna stay here tonight.
I remember setting this place up. So we're back in our other unit for the night. We couldn't get into our first unit, as you guys saw. Or our unit we're setting up on this trip. But that's okay. It's a good thing that that's not our only property here in Columbus. So we're gonna crash here for the night. We'll get everything sorted out in the morning, and then we'll start the setup tomorrow morning. Alright, it's the next morning. We both look like we just died. We got a pretty short sleep, but we're gonna go back. We got in contact with our landlord and figured out that the door we were trying to get into was actually the wrong door. We were somehow at the back of the house. So I guess there's a parking area and another door at the other side of the house, and we're gonna try the code in that door, and hopefully we get let in. Let's check it out. Okay.
Alright, yeah. This is like the darkest hardwood I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, 2-story.
Yeah.
Sheesh, okay. Holy shit. I did not see that stuff. I almost just ate shit.
We even got a basement.
That's nice.
That's pretty sketchy.
Wow, yeah. We got a dungeon down there. Let's check it out, actually. Well, this is interesting.
Pretty low.
Alright, we got a little 2x2 Minecraft hut underground style basement here.
Alright, welcome to your new stay.
This is your first night in survival, just trying to escape the zombies. We have everything in.
Yeah, this is all the stuff we brought down. But
all the furniture just ordered from Amazon. So now we're gonna spend the next 2 days getting it all set up and furnishing this place.
Yeah, we'll have to do a couple Walmart trips, couple art store runs. But as is, it's not bad.
Not at all.
Not bad, so we'll just make it look pretty freaking nice.
Alright, I'm doing the smaller bedroom right now with the bunk beds. And these freaking bunk beds have got to be the most tedious, most annoying thing I've ever built in one of these units. Obviously there's a shit ton of parts, that was expected. Except these horizontal bars going across, connecting to these vertical bars, are so annoying because you try and connect them in one side and then it comes out the other side. And then you try and connect it in the other side and then it comes back on that side. And then it happened with this one, but I would have almost all the bars in, and then one of them would fall out, and then I'd go and fix that one, and then one of these ones would fall out, and then I'd fix this one, and then 2 more would fall out over there. Just a never-ending battle with these damn bars, but oh well. I'll let you guys watch me struggle for a few seconds. Slides, obviously. Oh fuck, and 2 more just fell out. Nope, and now it fell out over there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And again. Get them. Fuck. Yes. Holy shit, we got it. Well, I still have 16 more to go. Fast forward a few hours later to the afternoon. The bed, the bunk bed is finally done. I'm not gonna go into detail about all the problems that this thing had, but we ended up making it work. This. I didn't film a lot of yesterday, but that was all boring stuff you guys wouldn't care to see anyway. I'm tired. I got a massive pimple on my lip now, I guess. I want to sleep, but that's okay. Only a little bit more work. We got all the main stuff done, all the building done. Right now, we're just finishing up the kitchen area, sorta. Starting to do the dining room area. Got our rugs flattening out, so it's starting to come along. Still a lot more work to do. We still have to go to the store on an art run, fill up all these empty spaces on the walls, make this place look nice. It'll all start to come together soon. We're replacing the doorknob with a locking doorknob because we're gonna use this basement we have as our storage unit for all our supplies to even feed the other units, so our cleaning team can just come here and like restock the units with the supplies kept down here. So we're gonna have this door locked off so none of the people who are staying here have access to it, and then we can just come here whenever we need to restock our units.
Hell yeah.
Make life a little bit easier.
Yeah, super important because people, like with one of our other units, we didn't have a lock for a while on the storage area and people were just using everything. Which, I mean,
yeah.
They was open.
Yeah.
But people use everything. So very important to have a storage unit or a lock on the storage unit.
The mic died, so sorry if the audio changed. Just like that, well not just like that, because that took
3 days.
72 hours of grinding, barely any eat, barely any sleep, just wake up, grind all day, and then go to bed. But because of all that, we finished this unit. We're now done it. So
yeah, this is unit number 2.
Unit number 2. This one's ready to get deep cleaned and then should be live by the week. So yeah. I'll give you guys a quick tour around so you can see what it looks like. And yeah, that was us setting up another Airbnb unit.
In Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, baby.
Woo!
So arguably the non-prettiest room in the house is the living room. It's not bad, we got a little chair there, little couch, carpet, our nice picture, 55-inch TV on the wall. Nothing too bad about this room. It's an Airbnb at the end of the day, right? Nobody's living here, so it doesn't have to be amazing. But speaking of amazing, the rest of the place is. Got a nice little mirror on the wall here, our cool little table next to our history of the house. They kept the original fireplace, which is super cool. Our nice little artifacts on the wall. Super nice kitchen, super tall roofs. It looks really nice with the bright lighting as well. We're gonna have these lights throughout the whole rest of the unit, by the way. We just haven't done that yet. Our maintenance guy's gonna come in and do that. So the kitchen, dining room area, super nice, super comfy. We got all our amenities, fridge, toaster, air fryer, microwave, Keurig, all that stuff. All anybody needs, cutlery, utensils, pots, pans. We make our way upstairs. Here's our main bedroom, pretty good size. Nice little closet here. Another 55-inch on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a decently nice bedroom, nice and cozy. Really comfy bed, by the way. I slept on it the past 2 nights. No complaints. We have our little bunk bedroom. It's smart to have a bunk bedroom in your Airbnbs because you can sleep more guests, which drives the price up of your unit, so you make more money by the end of it. Nice little night table right there. And again with the closet.
Big closet.
Big closets. But what's not so big is this freaking sink.
Oh yeah.
Smallest sink I've ever seen in my life. But I mean, once again, it's Airbnb.
Yeah, like
so.
for perspective, that's like my hand.
Yeah, like I don't know who was thinking what when they built that, but that's like that. Nice little bathtub / shower. Not bad. And then behind the door is the toilet. Yeah, pretty small bathroom, but that's okay. And back into the main part.
Here we go.
So yeah, just like that, guys, that was our setup video on an Airbnb for you guys, so you guys can kind of understand the process and see how it's done.
But yeah, if you guys want to have some more info on like what we're doing, then we don't do mentorships.
No.
But we'll give you a call, or we'll have calendar. You can book a call with us, and we can tell you what's up, or at least let you know how to get started.
Yeah. So get in contact with us. I will say that we didn't film a lot of the stuff we did just because we were on super crunch time. So it probably looks super easy in the video. By no means is this easy in terms of legal reasons and labor reasons. There's a lot that goes into this kind of stuff, and a lot we just like leave out of the videos so we don't bore you guys. But if you'd like to learn more, 100% message us, and we'd love to talk to you guys.
Yep.
And yeah, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.